Let's take a look at our engineering assembly line. Another very strong foundation here at ESW. It consists of SE7 Phase 1 and SE7 Phase 2. SE7, which is known as Ship Every 7. And you'll see that in your smart sheet here. SE7 is a work stream that is put under the assembly line for engineering. Look at some of the input quality bars to meet its first measure, which is, has SE7 Phase 1 been integrated? The code from our target has to be imported to GitHub or another repository as designated by the PSCM. And the integration budget has to be signed off. For SE7 Phase 2, it's necessary that the code, again, has been imported to GitHub. But for this second phase, the code review guidelines need to be completed by the PSCA. The QA environment has to be available in our CI/CD, which means continuous improvement, continuous development is established. If I'm to look at any of these checklists, starting with SE7 Phase 1, you'll notice the responsibilities in the first phase. Our target JIRA has to be created. 100% of functional areas have to be covered by targeted counts for end-to-end scenarios, with 100% tests written. Development spaces have to be implemented. Continuous integration in our RC build has to exist in our central infrastructure. As the first phase gets checked off, some of these are dependencies for the next phase, which is SE7 Phase 2. 100% of code reviews are completed by our PCA. QA tests are written in less than 48 hours. And our quality assurance can verify all the changes to the product in less than 24 hours. Customer defect regressions have been closed or released, and there are no customer defects without an automated end-to-end or PCA improvement action in the last 4 weeks. PCA stands for Product Chief Architect. We also need to do health checks and smoke tests and run them nightly, as well as regression test suites, performance test suites, and 50 end-to-end scenarios, meaning we can walk through the code without problem. Each scenario that is part of the product will account for our product production readiness, define any critical code areas, and identify any duplicate code. Obviously, SE7 under the engineering assembly line is mission critical to ensuring a smooth transition to our central factory, or if determined to be out of model, to a business unit.